Step into the world of gaming with us on Steam Daily, where we're exploring the most exciting releases of 21 October 2023. The game Good Bones is a haunting point-and-click mystery where your choices matter and it's always possible to dig a little deeper for the truth. After the death of your spouse, you pack up your daughter and run from your grief straight into a dilapidated old house filled with terrible memories. When you encounter the ghost of a young woman who doesn't remember who she is, why she's there, or how she died, it's up to you and your daughter to explore the house for clues to her identity, her death, and her path to moving on. But tread carefully. Jumping to conclusions too quickly could put everything you love at risk. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Good Bones is a heartwarming story about a mother and daughter dealing with their grief, assisted by a ghost with an abusive past. The game combines visual novel storytelling, seek-and-find gameplay, and puzzles. It has a tight, inclusive narrative and offers meaningful choices for the players. However, some reviewers felt that technical upgrades, such as more animations and immersive sound effects, could enhance the gaming experience. Despite its strengths, the game faced development delays and technical issues, with certain event triggers not working properly. Some critics found the writing to be melodramatic and lacking in nuance, particularly in its portrayal of domestic violence. The gameplay was criticized for repetitive interactions and mismatched sprites and sounds, causing frustration among players. The Game 8. Score Junking is a challenging RPG with intricate puzzles and enemies that will test your abilities. Navigate through a compelling story of betrayal and redemption, making critical choices that shape your journey. Exercise your creativity and logic as the game progresses, utilizing items wisely to advance. Be prepared for a dynamic experience where moral decisions impact gameplay, and death is a natural part of the journey. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that 8 presents graphics that serve their purpose well, although they don't reach the visual excellence of high-budget games. The gameplay focuses on solving puzzles and facing challenging enemies through point-and-click mechanics. The moral decision-making is intriguing, but the lack of variety and somewhat uncomfortable interface can make it repetitive. However, the game manages to keep players engaged in the plot. The storyline is the game's strongest point, exploring deep themes of morality and personal choices, with well-written characters and unexpected twists that maintain interest throughout. The difficulty varies depending on choices, with puzzles being challenging and the option to choose between good or bad affecting consequences. The music is outstanding, fitting perfectly with the tone and atmosphere of the game, adding emotional depth to the experience. In summary, 8 is a recommended RPG, known for its deep narrative and impactful moral decisions, despite some room for improvement in graphics and gameplay. The game is commended for its language-independent design, making it easily understandable through visuals. However, some reviewers suggest that the animation could be smoother, and the addition of hotkeys could enhance the overall gameplay experience, although the game is still highly recommended. The game Office Fight is a physics-based office mayhem simulator, disguised as a puzzle/sandbox arcade game. Players assume the role of a disgruntled employee seeking revenge after being laid off by their employer, Megacorp. Armed with the ability to haunt office equipment, players wreak havoc and initiate ragdoll among their former co-workers. The main objective is to cause office destruction, with customizable characters, adjustable stats, and replayable runes for added creative destruction. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the gameplay is fun and addictive, allowing players to release their stress and enjoy casual yet engaging action. The game's mechanics are easy to grasp, and the potential for a more comprehensive version with additional features excites many. However, some find the concept confusing and lacking depth, comparing it to a puzzle-like experience. The incorporation of sound effects adds to the overall enjoyment. Additionally, the game is likened to a blend of casual and puzzle genres, providing a satisfying outlet for virtual workplace aggression. Nevertheless, a few reviewers expressed that the game failed to captivate them for an extended period, resulting in a mediocre rating of 2 out of 5.